Alrighty. Fun games. Alright, at the start of battle, apply a fragile and damage shield 2 to your pyre. If my pyre takes 1 hit, I lose. Ascend friendly units at the end of each turn, so we're gonna have a big top floor. And we heal 5 health after combat. Oh god. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Alright, this is gonna be a tricky challenge. Alright, we're going for the rally. Playing a spell deals 3 damage to a random enemy unit on that floor. That's pretty good. Yeah, the dialogue in this game is pretty humorous. The side dialogue. I have a bit of fun with the voice acting. I know I'm not a terribly good voice actor, but I do enjoy it. It's a nice little break in the gameplay. Okay, more mushies. Alright, this is interesting. So if my pyre takes 1 damage, it dies, but, well, it can take 2 hits. It's got 2 damage shields. So if it takes 3 hits, it dies. Alright. I don't know why the thing just appeared there. Ooh. These are both really good. I'll grab Bloom Coat. And then neither of these. I mean, if there was going to be a really tough challenge, this is one of the best leaders for it. He's one of the strongest champions in the whole game. Rally. Draw +1 next turn. I mean, the Amorous Inoki is really good. Dualism. Apply Regen 2, Rage 6. Rage 6 kind of goes hard. I can't deny that. It's gonna be like the trippy red Playboy Cardi hit. Miss the Rage. More mushrooms, please. Is this how this kid say pog? I would concur. This is indeed a poggers moment. Ooh, this is not poggers. Well, there's nothing I can really do about it. I'm gonna take some damage. Shit, I forgot I can't take damage. I forgot I'm not allowed to take damage. That's the whole point of the challenge, was don't take damage, and I forgot. Right, let's see this thing. Well done, mushrooms. It was a great run. For now, I must retire to my mulch. Have a good rest, madame. Madame Lion's Mane is amazing, don't you think? Why don't you go tell her how amazing you think she is? You battle beside her all the time. Talk to the Queen of Spores herself. Are you mad? No, she has so many fans. Mushrooms are much more impressive than me. Perhaps I'll just write her a letter. Ha! Your stinky Lady Lion's Mane is nothing compared to Lady Gilda. Lady Gilda is literally worth more gold than you shrooms could ever imagine. How dare you insult Madame Lion's Mane by considering her to the greedy gold sniffer Lady Gilda. The Spore Queen is smart, kind, and smells of the finest compost. Compost of kindness? That's all she got? Lady Gilda has riches, power, and actual influence, not just garden variety followers. Uh-oh, this won't end well. That does it. I challenge you to a duel for my lady's honor. Tomorrow, when the floating spores glint in the dawn light, we shall meet on the sands of Limbo and fight to the death. Accept my challenge or forever be known as a coward. Coward? We dragons are many things, but we're no cowards. Tomorrow at dawn, we fight. Colonel, are you sure about this? You don't need to prove anything to this stuck-up whelp. This is something I must do, Madame Bello. If I cannot defend Madame Lion's Mane's honor, then I do not deserve to even stand in her presence. Alrighty, let's try this one again. I basically forgot what challenge I was doing. Alright, ooh. Siphon. So what's Siphon? When an enemy unit dies, spawn 2. Okay. They changed that ability, it's different now. It used to be different. When a card is discarded before the end of your turn, gain 1 energy. Yeah, alright. Yeah, this challenge is going to be pretty tough. It's also in Covenant 6, so it's at a reasonably high difficulty level. So whenever an enemy dies, mushrooms appear. Okay. Just to make sure I had it under comprehension. Alright, this is kind of interesting. So we're gonna have big mushrooms. I mean, he's already at 54 damage, which is pretty good. And they have extra HP, that's the other effect of his ability. Okay. Not bad. Spawning pods is pretty good. I'll grab spawning pods, why not? I do like spawning pods, it's a fun card. I need to try and get a good Underlegion unit. I like the Cluster Colonel, he's fun. I can double stack something. I can make a card intrinsic. Let's make spawning pods intrinsic. So that we can play it always on turn 1. Makes sense to me. Get some mushrooms set up, get the ball rolling. Put this on the top wall. Okay. This is kind of interesting. There's 30 mushrooms in that pile. Okay, definitely need to get rid of those. More mushrooms is always good. Surely we win this, right? Yeah, we do. Quite comfortably too. Not bad. And on kill we gain extra attack because of our pyre. But I don't think the only people that are getting kills are the mushrooms, and they don't get to keep it. They don't get to take it with them. Amurasanoki's quite good. Multi-strike. I need multi-strike on anything. I really just need the fungi. What's he called? Troop leader. The troop leader would be really good if I could get him. Okay, he gains rage on Siphon. I'm glad he wasn't the one that's like, I do damage when you don't have any units there, because that would literally be game over. Okay, that works. Mushies, mushies. Applied decay equal to 5x sap. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that card before. Maybe it's a new card. Yeah, we definitely need some form of trample. Otherwise we're in trouble. Alright, we take one hit, but that's fine. We can take a couple of hits. That's like our chance. That's our one... Well, not our one chance, it's one of our chances. Okay, not bad. Okay. Oh my god, look how many mushrooms are in this stack. There's 79 mushrooms in this stack right now. Mulch. 243 damage. That's pretty good. I can't say that that's not kind of epic. Draw a random spell from your consume pile. Yeah. Spore Launcher is kind of tempting. You know, let's grab Spore Launcher, why not? We'll go for Energy. Spore Launcher is really good. It would go well with the combo that we've already got set up. I'm very upset I didn't get the Mushroom Troop or whatever he's called. I'm gonna see if I can get a good artifact. Troops add +2 per stack or rally gain +1 attack permanently. I'll go for rally +1 permanently because we're at a point where we're actually going to make decent use of that. Okay, apply spell weakness. Don't really need that. Let's reroll. Apply mute when an enemy enters the train. That's not bad. First spell card played each turn has -1 cost for each 15 cards in your deck. Excuse me. It's not that good. Worthy Sacrifice mini lands for Fecundity. Ooh, this somebody was telling me last time I played this. There's a secret with this. Reanimate 3, Worthy Sacrifice Fecundity. Let's go. Add a copy of this unit to your hand that costs +1. I feel like Spore Launcher could be interesting because then I can spam them out. Alright, so there's a trick with this. I need to look it up because I forget which one it is. So if you look in the bottom right corner of the card, you can see digits, right? So I think it says 100. So it's binary. So it tells you which direction to go in. Monster Train 2. I think 0 is left and 1 is right, but I'll just check. What's it called? Inscription event. Secret. Okay. I mean, like, the thing I clicked on was Reddit. And they were basically, it was a guy being like, oh, I'm not going to tell you the secret. Dude. Okay, 0 is left, right is 1. That's literally all you had to tell me. Thank you. So, 100. So, at the next time I get a choice, I need to go... Wait, 100? Was it 100? I can barely even tell what it says. I'm pretty sure it's 100. So, I have to go right, and then left both times, and then I get something interesting. I've never done it before. So chat, remind me I need to do that. I'll probably forget. Let the spam begin. Damn. Got a single summon card, huh? Well, there's one. Gonna turn him. Alright, not bad. Wow. That's just bonkers. Alrighty, yep, fine. Nothing. I don't really need to add more cards here. Alright. Let me get this straight. 1, 0, 0, so we have to go right, left, left. Right, I think I would have wanted to go here anyway, so that's fine. I'll remove the Spear Stewards from my deck. Should I remove one Spear, one Shield? Because, I don't know, because why not? And give a card a holdover. What's a card I would want to hold over? I've got nothing I want to hold over. I would want to hold over spawning pods, but I can remove consume. Now I can play spawning pods as many times as I like. That's not bad. Okay. This guy's going to be a little irritating. Actually, this guy is potentially an amazing opportunity. To get a ton of damage. So the reanimates are going to make him generate a lot of points for me. I hope I don't lose. I'd be very sad if I did. Okay, we use one of our hits, but we don't lose. Okay. Applied Decay 8 and Sap 2. Okay, that's not bad. I don't even know what's happening. There's so many, like, numbers come up on the screen. My brain is very happy with all these numbers, but I know I don't understand what they mean. That's the bottom line. My brain likes all the numbers that are coming up, but I really couldn't tell you what's happening anymore. It's just exciting, yeah. I mean, it's like this is how they hook people on slot machines. The fun numbers keep popping, and you're just like, this is amazing. I'm having the greatest time of my life. This guy is dying over and over again. Okay. Numbers, lights, and SFX, exactly. Alright, spawn one. Spawn one for each card in your consume pile. I don't consume that many cards. Like, the thing is, I've got enough things that are spawning. Like, that's not really that much of a concern. Okay, I have to go left and left again. I wanted to go right here, so that's not great, but... random Melting, Lunar Coven, or Lazarus. I'll try Lazarus. Reanimate one. That's the thing, we don't need reanimation. The only issue is... I'll go for a Lunar card as well. No. The problem is I can't stop people from getting to the top. That's the problem. Is that really not what I was looking for? Yeah, I can't stop the enemies from getting to the top floor. And if I can't stop the enemies from getting to the top floor, it's very troublesome. I'll summon one mushroom just to save my guy. Buy some sap, why not? Get sap, son. victory here, I guess. More mushrooms. Start popping some damage. May as well put this. I did not want to put that guy there. Oh. I've kind of screwed myself now. No, I haven't. I haven't screwed myself, but it's not good. Yeah, I haven't screwed myself, but I'm not unscrewed either. If that makes sense. The numbers are so nice. There are so many numbers. It's wonderful. Okay, so basically what's happening is my units are healing, getting stronger, and the enemies are getting sick, essentially. They're decaying. That's essentially what's happening. That's the TLDR. I wish I had trample damage. Trample damage would be so nice, but I don't have anything that does trample. I think without trample damage, we're kind of cooked. Because there's no way that we can do enough damage to some of the enemies that are coming up in the last couple of floors. Like, when it comes to the final boss rush wave, so this, what we're fighting now, there's no issue. We are so powerful that in the boss rush, they can't kill me. Like, he literally can't. The problem is all the rounds before that, because if they get to the top, it's kind of already over. Alright. Great Decay. Apply Consume and -1 to all spell cards in deck. That's kind of interesting. I think I'll go for extra draw. There's no need for capacity. Our capacity is a non-issue. Okay, I have to go left again, which I really don't want to, but I will. I can remove 2 cards from my deck. I'll just remove both of the stewards, I think. And I think I must have done the event wrong, because nothing happened. Sweep? I think I'll grab that. That's actually not bad. Equipment gains +1 permanently. It's a bit late, but I'll take it. And I can upgrade my champion. I was hoping I would get the trample ability, but I don't think you can mix and match all 3 abilities. I mean, that would be kind of busted if you could. Okay, unfortunately, I think I'm about to lose, because I did see that they had those, flying guys that do 5 damage to your pipe. There's no units in there, right? Yeah, this guy. I don't think there's anything I can do about them. Like, what can I do to stop this guy? So he just does 5 damage if nobody blocks him. I mean, I suppose I can put units in his path, but I can only put so many units in his path. Because I literally don't have that many cards. Okay, well now we block him for 1 turn. Alright, the mute on entry is really helpful. I think I just lose. I kill this guy, but then I can't take any more damage. Okay. Oh, jeez. I can take one hit. Yeah, that's real unfortunate, huh? Wow, that is sad. Alright, I'm gonna restart this battle, because there might be a way that I can maybe make this work, I don't know. I hope there's a way I can make this work, but it feels like impossible. It feels like it's rigged against me. Yes, the problem is this guy, the terrifying amalgam. He damages the pyre if he makes it to the... if there's no units on the floor with him. Which might not sound like a big issue. But when all my units are automatically progressing up the floors, I can't really stop... I can't stop them from damaging me. Okay, let's put the Ice Silo Fight. So that is okay, that works. I can kill all these guys, that's worth something, I guess. I can afford to take 2. So I can take the hit from these 2 guys as long as I can kill these guys at the top. Can I kill these guys at the top? No, what is happening? Why can't I kill this guy? I just don't have enough mushrooms, that's the problem. Alright, we'll see what happens on this next turn. This is what happens when you don't have any trample. It becomes, like, impossible. Oh, man, like... Oh... This hurts, man. What can I do differently? I'm just not summoning enough mushrooms. Like, what's happening? Why am I not summoning any mushrooms? Yeah, we just lose. I just have to face it. That sucks. That really sucks. Alright. Let's calm down, let's do a bit of voice acting. Let's ease a little bit. That's so unfortunate, man. It breaks your heart to lose runs like that, because that was almost a guaranteed victory. If we could get up to the final boss in the final boss rush, there's no way we would have lost, but we just didn't have any way of, doing anything, really. Oh, great El, may you watch over me. Today I fight for your daughter's honor. It seems you are my opponent for today. What is this? Where is the whelp I challenged? Right here. This is Loris. He's my champion. A champion? These are not the terms I agreed with. I was supposed to fight you. You agreed to a duel, but you didn't specify it had to be me. Should have read the fine print. It is no matter. On guard, dragon. Ow. What is going on here? My Lady Lionsbane. Uh-oh, her spores, run. Colonel, would you care to explain why you're dueling with our allies? My lady, I must apologize for troubling you. I only wish to defend your honor, and the honor of the great elder. You had expected to face a whelp, and instead you fought an elder dragon, all to defend my honor. If it means defending your name, my lady, then yes, you are my inspiration. As your subject, I would do anything for you. I must say, your devotion to me has not gone unnoticed. Some of your bravery and loyalty deserves to stand by my side. Henceforth, from today, you shall be my personal knight. I trust you with my life, Colonel. It would be an honor, my lady. Thank you. That's a nice little outcome there. Yeah, if we got anything that gave us trample, we would have been set. That's pretty much what it comes down to. We'll go for the Rally 1 at the start, because that's a pretty good start. Draw an equipment and reduce its cost to 0. That could be interesting if we get a good piece of equipment. Or if I got, like, the multi-strike equipment. Pretty much if I got anything, we would have been okay. I know it might sound a little generic, but basically if the game gave me something to work with, we could have made a victory of it. But it is what it is. Okay. I reckon I can kill this guy. Yeah. We didn't need to, because we had the 2 blocks on the pyre, the 2 damage shields. 2 damage shields feels like not enough, if you ask me, but anyway. I'll cop the 1 damage here to get the extra rally. Not bad. I can see this challenge being very tough. Lone Coat's pretty good. If I got the Fungi Trooper, whatever he's called. Cost the Colonel's pretty good. If I got the Fungi Trooper, and the thing didn't work. The card that I tried to play just didn't function. The unless you had to beat that boss to get the reward for the inscription event. I must have done it wrong. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. This guy gets to the top, but he has no damage, which is fine. Okay, we take 1 hit, which, again, is manageable. No problems. Mushrooms, excellent. Alright, this run's not as strong as the last one at the start, but we could get the trample upgrade, which would make all the difference. Okay, we'll go for spawning pods. I would like to make it. I should have grabbed the mute card there. That would have been really good, actually. Trinkets and baubles or spells. I think I'll try and go for spells. I want to try and see if I can get a good spell upgrade. I can do a double spawning pool opening, but I don't think that's that useful. Remove consume on spawning pools is pretty good. Spawning pods, sorry. Random events. Let's hope I get something good. Yorick, Pertcure, or Gros Michel. Gros Michel's actually pretty decent too. Especially if we can get the upgrade done ASAP. Gains Rage on Cypher. Surely, I think they must have made it there. He doesn't get his ability on this challenge, because that would just make the challenge, not impossible, but very hard. Like, unreasonably hard. Alright, my champion's already up to 73 damage, which is super good. And he's just going to keep growing from there. Okay, not bad. More mushrooms, more damage. Pantheon is in the fight. Everybody dies. Get you some Siphon. Hit you. Yeah, them healing by 5 every turn is a little annoying, but it's not that bad. It's not unmanageable. Finally, I get the one poison board. Okay, I like that he's getting kills as well, which means that his attack scales even faster. Apply Frostbite equal to half the damage dealt. That could be interesting, but I don't think it's good enough for what I need. I'm gonna go for Energy. Energy's always good. Upgrade units or trinkets and baubles. That's the thing, I don't really need to upgrade any units, but I could get a good piece of equipment from there. I don't need a heal, so I think I'll go for this. Terrible, absolutely terrible. All units probably get 1 at the end of combat, that's not bad. I'll go for the... Ooh. I'll go for the better rally, because I'm hoping that I can get the trample as the final upgrade. I may as well give you the large stone. What difference does it make? Capacity is literally irrelevant in this challenge. There's a maximum cap on units on a floor for 7 distinct units, but aside from that, it's like, I don't even know what I'm saying. Sure, let's kill this guy. I wish I had Infectory, the room card that makes small guys spawn, but alas, I do not. Yeah, this run is nowhere near as powerful as the last run that I had. Okay, one of them will get through to the top, but that's not the end of the world. And then the rest of it's just a boss rush, alright. Do we even win this? I don't know. This one's kind of spooky. We do win. But certainly not in anything resembling comfort. Okay, not bad. That was a very scary one, though. Summon applied decay 7 to enemy units. Truffles could actually clutch it for us. Unnamed term. I'm not missing my chance to pick it again. It's potentially a lifesaver. I think I might actually go ahead and duplicate it as well. Because this card is probably one of the best cards in the game, if I'm being honest. I'll buy the Quicksteel Dagger. Because it is something. Merge equipment? Nah, I don't need a merge equipment. Deployable. And none of these are really good. What a pity, man. They're just not giving me the cards that I need. And you might think, like, well, if you were good at the game, you could win regardless of the cards they give you. That's kind of true, but it's also... like, getting good cards is actually really important in this game. Like, the way I'll frame is, I don't disagree, but I don't agree either. Okay, these guys all die, fantastic. We don't get the money, but that's fine. We've got a decent amount anyway. Okay, Truffle's the dog. Gives the ability Chomp. Which I think lets me eat my guys. Which doesn't really help me terribly much. Unfortunately, the dog dies. Gros Michel goes away, which is actually fantastic news. Okay, we take one hit, which again is fine. Taking one hit is not the end of the world. Hit them with that. These guys all die. Let's play all these. May as well play this guy. And then we should just win outright here, yeah? Yeah. I probably should have let him gain more regenerate and not muted him. Nah, it is what it is. I'm not gonna run that one back. But just a few points of damage. Spawn one for every 10 cards in your deck, spawn one more. I kinda like that, that's pretty good. Another unnamed tome, you know what? I'm stacking them up. I'm stacking them up like something, I don't know. Alright, so it's Cherub next? Yes. Spells or Trinkets of Bulbs? I think I want to try and get a good spell upgrade. Spell Chain. Oh my goodness. I have wanted to test that interaction for so long, and I finally get the chance. So if you have the thing that removes Consume, and then you play the thing that makes the card consume, they counter each other out. That is too good. Okay, we can't take any fire damage, so... I mean, I can't believe they give you that event. That's so cruel. They give you an event that you literally can't take. That's so unfair. Okay, not bad. Yeah, with these unnamed tomes now, those guys that do damage just by existing will no longer do that, which is good. I'm really hoping I get the trample ability. That would be just superb. Why do I always draw the dog so freaking late? Burnout 1, Multi-Strike 1. This makes the unit Burnout 1. It does. That kinda sucks. Not just kinda sucks, like... Sucks. Okay, I'm gonna play one of these. They actually had to nerf this card. It was originally 5 turns of mute, but they were like, this is broken, we need to nerf this. So they made it just 3 turns of mute. Yeah, I need the card that gives multi-strike, or some sort of trample effect, or something like that. Like, that's literally what I need here. The trample leader ability would be exactly what I want. not a bad win. The mushrooms got the kill, which is a shame, because they can't get strengthened by the pyre of savagery. Nope, none of these, and I'll go forward draw. Got so many cards in my deck, I need to actually be able to draw them. Alright. Units or spells? Again, like, what would I upgrade for my units? There's literally nothing I want to upgrade. What would I upgrade for my spells, though? There's not really anything I want to upgrade there, either. And I have a chance to get a good piece of equipment. This is exactly what I wanted to see. And there's the trample. He's done it. Alright, this is promising. Dualism, that doesn't do anything for us, unfortunately. I'll give you some more health, so maybe you can be a bit more survivable. I'll get you to get some more armor. You may as well get dualism, so you can be a bit more survivable too. I can cut a card from the deck. I'll just cut the Spear Steward. Alright. Again, I don't want to say we're going to win, but I'm very pleased with how that last set of cards appeared. Okay. So go spawning pods. Flame coat. Let's try that again. Spawning pods, lime coat. Dig deep. Okay, you live now. And I'll take one hit to the pyre. So be careful. I can only take one more free hit. I was not meant to do that. Who do I want to give the Quick Steel Dagger to? I don't really think there's anybody that I want to give it to, particularly. I'll give it to this guy, why not? Okay, that card there just sets us up for victory, potentially. Mute these guys. Spawn, spawn. Card, because why not? Okay, this guy silences my units, which is really irritating. Unfortunately, there isn't really terribly much I can do. We just have to accept that we're just not going to spawn anything there. You can have a Quick Steel Dagger, why not? Wait, if I mute you... Oh, I can mute him and make it that I'm no longer silenced. Alright, now that I know that, that's interesting. So, let's redo that. I didn't realize that was how that interaction worked. No, I stopped up again. I just want to play Dig Deep. Dig Deep is better than the basic spawn card. I do like the redo function. But sometimes you know exactly what you want to do, but you just misflow. It's nice that you don't get completely punished for it for no real good reason. I think we're okay. We should be fine. What do I get from this? Blast cannon. Sure, why not? Get some armor on you. Yeah, the amount of damage that we're doing with a multi-strike is just ridiculously high. we go. Alright, I'm optimistic. Call me Ishmael. I'm like lost for words right now. It's the final fight, yep. Alright, this is the final fight. So, we've got everything we really need to be successful. We just need to make it happen. Alright, I can duplicate a card, except my champion. I think I'm just going to add another unnamed tome to the deck. I think you really can't have enough of those. Apply Frozen to a random card in hand. I like that. Fungi gain damage per stack. That's pretty good. And then nothing really good there. Alright. Here goes. Perfect. We get the Void Armament. That is the greatest start I could have asked for. Okay. I'll play Truffles turn 1, why not? Fortified Pauldrons. I mean, this is good for you. Alrighty. So, I'll drop the shard. Get some mushroom boys out there. No harm, no foul. This is the guy that annoys me. I'll just mute him. Because there isn't terribly much I can do about him, unfortunately. Okay, I'll just mute this guy as well. I've still got my 2 damage shields. And I've still got a few copies of that card as well. And I've drawn both copies, which is great. More mushrooms. More spawning pods. More damage. Frost Piercer. Sure, you can have Frost Piercer. Okay, unfortunately my cluster kernel dies. That's very annoying. So, less mushrooms for me, which could be a problem. I think at this point we've got enough damage that it should be fine, but it's always a bit of a worry. Okay, I need to mute this bottom floor. The problem is we're running out of mutes, so I don't know if we're going to have enough capital, as it were, to actually survive. There's not many rounds left, so I have to keep that in mind. We just need to hang in there for a little bit longer. Start sacking some spell weakness. Okay, 2 of these guys is really annoying. So let's mute them. Oh god. I have a horrible feeling. Yeah. I need to restart. Alright. I need to use my mutes more tactically. I need to save one for the very final part. It's alright. I'm glad I figured it out before before we lost, basically. So there'll come a point where I just need to cop some damage. I don't need to do that. I need to slow down. Slow down. You have got a very good chance of winning this. Okay. Double dig deep. That gives you the most summons. So a wave that's got one of those... So this wave, I think I just let this guy go. It's not ideal. I would rather that I didn't have to, but If I was gonna let one of them go, this is the one that I've got to let go. Am I screwed? Do I even have enough pieces to win? Okay, I'm just gonna have to accept that maybe. I really don't know, man. I think that was my last health, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have any more protections for my pyre, so what I've got now is what I'm gonna get. That's it. Okay, let's hang on to this guy, because I could potentially buy myself some time. Alright, what do you reckon? Okay, we'll see how we go with that. Okay, I don't think I've got a choice but to mute here. I did buy myself a little bit more time, but I don't know if it's gonna help. I think I'm okay. Because this wave has 2 and then the final wave has 2. I think we've got exactly enough pieces to win. Yeah, I think we're okay. The final wave comes with these 2. Yeah, and they're going to be muted the whole time. Alright, I think I've done it. All mushrooms, 608 damage is nothing to sneeze at. Okay. This guy has progressed through the floors. I had exactly enough of those cards. I am so thankful that I had the foresight to put exactly the right amount of cards in my deck. Oh, of the mutes, I mean. We had exactly enough. That must be why they make you play as Stygian for this, because you kind of need it for these guys. Because you really can't do anything about them. Well, we win very comfortably. Very nice. I shouldn't say we win very comfortably. It really wasn't very comfortable. It was very tight. One more pip of damage would have been lights out. But it wasn't, was it? It was a victory. Oh, okay. What do you two think of my new scent? Do I detect a hit of rotting pine needles? Oh, darling, don't be so crude. It's clearly more refined than pine needles, more like, decaying rose petals. Oh, you flatter me, truly. It's fleur de fungi. Very exclusive, I assure you. Only those who know a certain someone can get their hands on it. Oh, now you have my curiosity piqued. Who exactly did you have to charm to get this rare scent? Would you believe if I said Madame Lionsmane herself? Madame Lionsmane? Darling, you saying you've been in the presence of the Queen of Spores herself? Let's just say I attended a private gathering, a very exclusive soiree beneath the oldest realm in the Rotwood. Elm in the Rotwood. A private gathering? Moral, darling, please tell us more. What happened? Who else was there? Well, it was quite the spectacle. Lady Lionsmane introduced her personal knight. Let me tell you, it was none other than the Cluster Colonel himself. Cluster Colonel, the one with the serious face and the mustache? That's the one, would you believe it? They even shared a dance. Quite the display, I might say. I've heard that the Colonels challenge dragons and whelps alike for her honor. Honestly, can you imagine? For my lady's honor, I shall deal even the fiercest whelp. Oh, he must practice those lines in the mirror daily. How romantic. Remember, darlings, behind every romantic knight is a lady who knows exactly what she's doing. Is that why you borrowed her perfume? Of course. You never know, one must always be prepared. Well, darling, if a knight shows up at your door, give us the spritz as well. There we go. Nice. We only have one challenge left. I'm going to give it one go. Let's try it. Cheat and repeat. One solid go. These are terrible starting cards. I hate this challenge. This is by far the most difficult challenge in my opinion. Damage spells cost -1. I'll take it. Incant triggers an additional time. Or Mage Blade adds an additional +1 per stack. I don't have any Mage Blade stuff. I don't have any incants either, but I'll grab that. That could be interesting. Okay. This challenge is tough as nails, if you ask me. If you don't get a really good tank early, it's pretty much game over already. I'm not saying it's game over already, I'm saying if you don't get a good tank, it's game over. Yikes, okay. Alright, well, this is going absolutely swimmingly. Alright, at least we've gotten through all of his damage shields. So we take 2 hits, I think? All in all, 20 damage is not bad. Helical Chrysalis is really good. I like that card a lot. Nah. None of those cards really... Not my tempo. Alright, Lunar Coven, give me a good tank. There he is. Shade Guard's pretty good. Giving him a large stone, I think, kind of goes really nicely. Conduit? Nah, he doesn't need a conduit. So now I need some moon manipulation stuff, because I need him to get consistently stronger, not just occasionally stronger. Okay. Too bad. Not bad, but not great. This is what I mean about needing a good tank. He did a pretty good job for us there, actually, all things considered. Can't really have asked for terribly much more than that. We take another 16 damage. It's something, I guess. Like, we've got a little bit working in our favor here. I'm going to try and go for a good item or a room. New mid effects are always active, that's awesome. Mage Blade 3. I've got Conduit 2, but Mage Blade 3 really doesn't help me terribly much. Alright, I want to make this deployable. I need to get that at the very start of the battle. Celestial. None of these really suit us, unfortunately. You know, armor or propagate. Whatever. Not... not cards that are terribly useful, unfortunately. Okay, so every turn, this guy gets buffed, which is a plus. And he gets stronger every turn anyway because of his other thingamajig. Big explosion, nice. Well, I'm gonna take some damage here, unfortunately, I think. 4 damage could be worse. I need to try and get this guy multi-strike. If I can get this guy multi-strike, he's actually kind of cracked. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. It's the non-flying bosses. Yeah, minor bosses enter with stealth 4. So this guy's not a minor boss, he's a major boss. Incant draw +1 next turn. I don't know, that's kind of interesting. I think I might grab that. And I'll go for energy, I think. I need to try and make a couple of really strong spells. And of course we don't get the chance to manipulate spells. I'll grab some health. Go for a random event. Gain a calcified ember that converts to excavated ember after not playing it once. Bosses start with Mute 3. Or Gross Michelle. I'll just go Gross Michelle. You can't go wrong with it. It's such a nice little thingamajig. Rune Speak. Oh, this is his new ability. Draw a damage spell and grant it +5 magic power. Or I can get some more conduit, and damage spells cost less. That's pretty good. Increase the effect of healing by 10. It's good, but I don't have any healing cards. I need like some kind of sweep or something, I think. Okay, Gross Michelle went away. That's actually fantastic news. Because it means that I get the upgraded version right after this. Unfortunately, the stealth really screwed us over there. I mean, I do survive, but only just. Man, that's so bad. I really need a healing spell. Like, really badly. Right, Cavendish is super good. I literally just need a card that can get me some health back. I'm gonna go... I need to go for unit upgrades, though, is the problem. Selene units... gain damage during... full moon, silent units gain damage during new moon. I mean, he's always on new moon, right? Multi-strike, fantastic. Dualism. None of these guys benefit from that. Duplicate a card. I think I'll duplicate the Shade Guard. You can never have too many of those guys, honestly. They are really good. They are super, super good. Trying to get some health back. I love that I can chain these together, that's so good. Damn it. Oh, oh, you beauty. We're doing exactly enough to survive now. Wow. Talk about coming in clutch, dude. That was not fun. Moon Cycle triggers an additional time. Yeah. It's good for the Astrologer, but the Astrologer is kind of bad. I can get a second Eclipse Chamber, that's actually pretty good. Whenever a unit gains Frostbite, gains +2 stacks. At the start of your turn, fully heal your champion. First time becomes full moon, each turn, game 1. Flying Beat when enemies enter the train. And that's it. It's hard to know how this is going to pan out. I've definitely got some good stuff happening here. Not a whole lot of it, but some. There's another new moon chamber. I really like my... I can't draw it because I keep playing spells. See, this is the problem with this this challenge. You end up in these cycles. Do you like the update? It's really good. I just wish there was more of it. That's literally my only complaint with the update. But I'm a big fan. The balance changes are all really fun. I like what they did with pretty much all the cards that I can think of. I just wish the update was bigger, because it was a pretty small update, in all fairness. Yeah, let me try that one again. Yeah, I'm doing the last challenge. So just today I finished Covenant 10 and everything, and I've done 20 out of 21 challenges. This really isn't good, huh? How about yourself? What did you think of the update? We're in grief here. We're gonna take a big chunk of damage, unfortunately. Do you think the DLC will be free? Nah, I'm pretty sure the DLC will be paid. Like the major DLC, which they have said they are working on. Which I think is fair enough. From what I understand, and I could be wrong, I think there's like one more free update in the works, and then it's the major DLC. Yeah, I'm cooked. I'm cooked like a Christmas turkey. Let's give this one more go around. Shade Guard, Chamber, Titan's Bane, Shade Guard. The Offering Monument is, like, useless, man. I need to not play so many spells. That's literally what it's going to come down to. If I can draw my second room card, I think we have a chance. Okay, here it is. Perfect. I don't mind just the meat, like, traveling on its own. That's fine. Kinda didn't want to play that card, but I already clicked it, so... I'm gonna put this bozo here. Pop these. That's fine. Pass. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted him to waste a turn. Okay. Yeah, that guy needs to go. These guys need to go. This challenge is really giving me some grief. I cannot, for the life of me, figure it out. Well, this guy gets basically a free ride up to the top, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna do decent damage to him, but I don't think it's gonna be good enough. Yeah, close but no cigar. I think I'm just gonna have to try this again next time. If we had a bit more health, we might have been able to do it. Okay. We made a lot of progress today. I'm willing to concede that this challenge is still very hard. It's the last thing that I really need to do, and then I've done more or less most of the stuff in the game. So, I think the problem there was all my spells sucked. So even though I did have spells that I could play, they were all bad. So, yeah. Not sure. I'm not sure how I could have done that one better. I think maybe if I hadn't put the large stone in the guy and gone for capacity, maybe we could have had a situation where we had two Shade Guards on the same floor who both were benefiting from the moon thingamajig. At the end of the day, if I had better healing cards, we could have probably done something there. Like, the only healing card I had was Witch Weave, which is... It's quite bad, like, let's be real. It's a free card, but it's not a good card. You really don't want to be playing Witch Weave if you can help it in that challenge. But we did have a lot of success. We beat 3 challenges today, and we got the final Covenant 10 win that we needed, so pretty good progress all around. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this session of Monster Train 2. I know I did. We'll be back next time for the Cheat and Repeat Marathon. I don't know if I'll do like a playing until I win type thing, but maybe we will. We'll see. I'm hoping that next time, if I just fully concentrate on Cheat and Repeat, we can make it happen. It's the only thing that I've really got left to do, and then I'm happy to either take a break from the game, or maybe we can just try experimenting and trying some fun combos or stuff like that. I'm not sure. But that will wait for next time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you check in next time, and I'll see you guys there. Bye-bye.